What up? How's it going? So we on the final episode of season 2, and yo, with what just happened, how does that play out? Because that man who he was trying to save his daughter. Then we have Walt, who thought about it and was like, I gotta help Pinkman, man. Like at this point, I'm big brother, I'm uncle, gotta save him. So when he arrives and that happens in front of him, it's one thing for him to see it, but for him to see the outcome right in front of him is like, oh, damn, man. Yo, I'm looking forward to this because I don't know how this last episode is going to go. We keep getting closer to Walt's drug dealing life and his actual just family life coming together. And I don't know if it's going to happen this season because, for instance, a lot of things are happening this season that I never would have imagined would have happened this season. Like I said, Gus, the guy. So I'm looking right here on Netflix. The reason I know Giancarlo Esposito has something to do with it, now I'm remembering, is because I saw it on this Better Call Saul thumbnail. So I'm like, yo, I didn't realize that he was going to be. I'm thinking all of this is going to take place later or something like that, right? But apparently not. So will the family find out about the drug dealing? I don't know. Let's go ahead and start this episode. Probably gonna see what this is about. What the hell? OMI. Oh shit. What the hell? 3 choppers in the air? Damn.
Come on!
Damn, man. What the fuck is gonna happen to Pinkman?
Everything is gonna be okay, I promise. No, listen, calm down. Sit tight. I know who to call.
So, you better call him.
Saul Goodman sent me.
So it's like the dude, what was he called in Pulp Fiction? Was it the Wolf or something like that? Yo, I should know that as much as I watch Pulp Fiction. Anything that has anything to do with the drugs.
Any other drugs in the house? Here's your story. You woke up, you found her, that's all you know. Say it. Say it, please. I woke up, I found her, that's all I know.
There we go.
Say it. I woke up, I found her, that's all I know.
I woke up, I found her, that's all I know.
Police officers may arrive, they may not. Depends on how busy a morning they're having. Typically, ODs are not a high priority call. There's nothing here to incriminate you, so I'd be amazed if you got placed under arrest. However, if you do, you say nothing. You tell them you just want your lawyer, and you call Saul Goodman. Do I need to state the obvious? I was not here.
He ain't playing about that.
Actual donations for your dad?
Total strangers gave us $490. 26 people, Virginia, Minnesota, Montana. And look what they're saying. Hang in there, Walt. Good luck. Hang in there. Isn't this awesome?
Walt, don't you think a little thank you is in order?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, how did I know you wouldn't be answering your phone?
Uh,
I'm on my way. I'm going to be there momentarily. I expect you on the porch, bag packed.
So I'm putting myself in his position. He knew that day could be a possibility at some point. His whole thing about her wanting to get her into rehab is because he knew this is a very high possibility. I'm not saying he knew it was going to happen. I'm not saying he wanted it to or even expected it, but he's like,
Sir?
yeah.
You may not want to be here for this.
What's her date of birth?
Sir, your daughter's date of birth.
April 4th, 1982.
Okay. And place of birth?
Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Now, how is it that the purest, most professional grade of meth we've ever come across is being slung by the likes of that? Since baby Jesus thief there slowed a bullet with his neck, the blue stuff's vanished from town. Haven't had much luck inside the land of enchantment. But outside, I got reports of the blue stuff making a scene here in Texas, Arizona, Colorado, Nevada.
Nevada.
In fact, everywhere
Like they said.
but here. Almost as if somebody wised up, stopped shitting where they eat.
The man dealing Mountain West and Big 12.
APD's been known to sit on this place, keep an eye on the comings and goings.
Are they here now?
I don't see any sign.
Pinkman's there.
Jesse. Look at me, son.
Damn, man.
Wake up. Come on. You're gonna stand up, and we're gonna walk out of here, okay? We're gonna take you someplace nice and safe. That's it. That's it. Now let's go. Come on. Here we go.
I killed her. It was me. I got her back up.
Jesse, look at me. Look at me. You didn't kill anybody.
I loved her more than anything.
No, not dark blue. More like, well, not super bright either. I mean, blue is blue. No cleavage. Long sleeves. Yeah, it's nice.
Would you mind turning that thing down or off? Junior. Hey.
Walt, if you don't cut this shit the fuck out, man.
Just turn down the volume.
Dad, it's money.
Just please do it.
Guess what?
What?
You were going to be in the newspaper.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
What?
And Gustavo Fring of Los Pollos Hermanos.
Please, just Gus.
Hi, Gus. Gotta tell you guys make some killer chicken.
Well, thank you very much.
This boy Gus in close with the DEA.
Now, the group that I supervise focuses on methamphetamine, which is a growing problem in the country, unfortunately.
Terrible.
Let's go. Terrible. Bugging out is bugging out.
Is this one of your agents?
Oh, yeah, no, that's my brother-in-law.
Oh.
Oh, hey, you don't have to do that.
Please, please. I'm happy to do it.
What you said in the desert. I get it. What you meant.
Oh, yeah. I deserve this.
I deserve whatever happens.
Oh, shit.
His face about to be all over the news. Yo, Gus gonna be pissed. I see your face on the news. I see your face in the DEA's office.
Ask anyone. Anybody. He's a great father, a great teacher. He knows, like, everything there is to know about chemistry. He's patient with you, and he's always there for you. He's just decent, and he always does the right thing. And that's how he teaches me to be.
Would you say he's your hero?
Oh, yeah. Does that put him to sleep?
This one just relaxes him a little. We're almost ready.
Oh, I'll be looking for you.
Oh, they'll probably want me to take your glasses.
Yeah, you better.
Oh. Okay, my goodness. Where's your phone? Your cell phone, did you bring it?
Which one?
I'm pretty sure he didn't bring it, Mom.
Nigga. Groggy. About to go under the knife. Which one? Oh, God. Skylar about to give it up to Beneke. Whoa.
So, when could he get back to his normal routine?
He can ease into it now.
But he can be on his own. I mean, just more, independent.
Yes. Use your best judgment.
No, that's good news for you, honey. One less baby in the house.
She about to leave that motherfucker.
You been doing okay? I'm doing okay. After a certain point, time off doesn't help. I figured I'd rather be here.
Oh,
Juliet
the
5
name of it
Bravo.
is ABQ.
Ident say altitude. Juliet 5 Bravo, roger. Cleared direct to Winslow.
What do you think? Huh? Doesn't look so bad, right?
Oh, she's out of here, buddy. She's out of here, buddy.
I'm taking the baby with me. Marie will pick up Walter Jr. from school. You'll have the house to yourself for 2 days. I want you to pack your things and leave.
Why would I do that?
Hank has offered to help, since you shouldn't be doing any heavy lifting.
Skylar.
I want you gone by Monday morning. I want...
Dang, she ain't leaving. You leave it.
Right before your surgery, I asked if you had packed your cell phone, and you said, which one?
Skylar.
Oh, no.
I was medicated. I mean, I
could have said anything.
The world was flat.
You know what
Exactly.
I think you accidentally told the truth.
Who am I having an affair with?
Well, my guess was Gretchen Schwartz. Something was going on between you.
Get me a Bible to swear on if that's what it takes. I am not having an affair with Gretchen.
Oh, I know. I know you're not. Because I asked her.
Oh.
So she called me back, and she finally told me. The money for your treatment, Gretchen and Elliot didn't give you a dime. They paid for nothing.
Quick, think.
You refused every offer they made you, including your surgery. We're nearly paid up, over $100,000.
Yeah.
You never went to see her.
Oh, man.
I dropped you at the airport. I picked you up. You were gone for 4 days. And yet she swears that you were never there.
Oh.
If I tell you the truth, will you stay? Stay, and I will tell you everything.
Whatever it is, I'm afraid to know.
I'd be angry, but I'd be curious as hell how he paid it all. Am I alone on that? I don't know.
Lifeguard 46.
Oh, he's
Clear
going through it
direct
right
Albuquerque,
now, man.
climb and maintain 17,000. Sierra Alpha, Alpha contact Albuquerque Center 134.6. Contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
Oh, no! Oh, that's where it happened? Oh, no! I would have never guessed that shit. It happened right above his house. That's why there was 3 helicopters. Oh, shit. I could have never guessed that's what took place. First, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you all subscribe, hit the notification. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I got a Patreon. If you like early and full-length reactions to things like this, check it out. There was so many moments in this where I was like, like I thought for sure his only way out of this situation was to tell her. So I thought right then at that moment, our guy is going to clue her in on what he's been doing. Because I'm like, yo, she's out. I'm thinking she's out. One moment. I'm thinking she's out of there. She was like, no, I'm out of here for a couple days. And then you out of here. That's hilarious. Walt at this point is ready to tell her. Because now his back's against the wall. And we'll see how that goes from here. Even now, though, that second season, it wasn't much to make me hate her. Not in this second season. So people told me going forward, though, it's going to be a lot more. But, yeah, man. Let's see. I want to start from the beginning of this season. So it left off, our guy, the first season left off with Tuco. And then we begin with Tuco. And the way that played out was dope. Now, what y'all told me was that was always intended to be the first part of the season, but we had the writer's strike. I do recall that. But for me, not realizing that's when it took place and just being involved in the show, I still like the way that sort of played out. Because as somebody pointed out, Tuco was barely on the screen, but he was so dynamic in everything he did that it was like, hey, this is a character you remember. You know what I mean? Then we go to our guys just trying to figure out where to go from here. Like, how are we going to sell this? What are we going to do? And we move into a part where these guys are trying to venture off and sell it their own ways. And they have Combo, Skinny Pete, and Badger. Now, these were Pinkman's friends. But as I said, this is a running theme. Pinkman he lonely, man. And those guys, at the first time we meet them, the very first time we meet them in the show, they're like, hey, you got any of that stuff? Nah. All right, well, I'll see you later. And he's like, no, I got some. Right? Like, that was sort of their relationship. So it's weird for me. Forget them sucking as criminals, those three. Them as friends, they're not his friends at all. And then he tried to work with Badger and put in some work, and we saw how Badger was. But I will say this, when it was time and the pressure was applied to him by the feds, he held his own for that little bit of time that they required it. And then we had Saul Goodman come into this, and I like what he is right now. First off, his introduction into the storyline was dope. You see his billboard on the chair. You see the commercial. We see him, like, he understands the criminal mind. So him understanding the criminal mind, he realizes, oh, y'all suck as criminals. And he literally says that at a certain point. Y'all are trash at this. Like, y'all suck as criminals. So when our guys are finding themselves in different situations, like old girl dying, I'm like, how they gonna get out of this? Now going forward, I'll get it. You better call Saul. And he's like, hey, I got this. You're gonna be good. So when the guy came and fixed it for him, I'm like, yo, that's a dope character too. That guy always plays a fire character. Because he has like this sort of stoic nature to him in most of the characters that he plays. But when he cleaned up everything and he just said, I forgot what he told him to say, but he just kept making him say it over and over. But what I liked was, this is a guy all about business. He gonna get it done. And our guy was crying, Pinkman. He's losing it. He slaps him, boom, because he wants to wake him up. And I was like, yeah, that's how you handle that situation. Like, I need you to be like, I don't know, I just woke up and she was dead, right? Like, hey, man, that was fire. Saul Goodman, and I like the thing he does. He don't know nobody, but he knows somebody and knows somebody and knows somebody. I like that, because you ain't never going to pin that on me. I knew him. I ain't know him. I knew somebody that might have known somebody that might have known somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Who knows, right? I like that. We already get where he coming from, right? I like Gus. Why? He playing the game. My man is a business owner, a well-to-do business owner. He shows up at the DEA. He's going to pay, pay to sponsor the fun run or whatever. And okay, so I'm like, yo, that's crazy enough. I forgot that they had that jar to help Walt. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck? He sees him? That's one thing. So Gus sees that. He's like, wait, who is it? But the thing about it was the way Gus played it. Gus is like, he don't break a beat. He just like, oh, who is this to you? Is he agent? Oh, no, the brother-in-law. Oh, yeah. And he put some money in there. Okay. Walt ends up on the TV screen. Oh, no. This is bad because Gus, he already laid out how he feel about him. He already laid out how he feels about how he does his business. And though through no fault of his own, everything is coming to pass. Like, wait, you got DEA in your family? Okay, we got your boy who was sitting at the table, who came to do business with you, who was late, who was clearly high out of his mind. His girl was dead right beside him. Okay. You were on live television, your face on television. claiming that you low key like me. Now, mind you, this isn't Walt's fault. That part, the being on TV thing, in a way, it kind of is though because he lied about it. But anyway, so my man Gus, listen, he not playing that shit. I wonder how that's going to go going forward. Okay, the thing from the very first episode that kept going, there was certain episodes where it didn't do it at the beginning, but the thing where you would see the little purple teddy bear floating and you'd see all that stuff, and then by the time we get to this last episode, we see OMI picking up bodies and all this other shit. And I'm like, I would have never guessed that's what it was. And for that to be what it was is like, oh, I don't recall her saying what the father's job was. She probably had, but yo, he was distraught. Like, you can't, oh, no. You cannot let him be no air traffic controller and like that. What I do wonder though is they said there was because I don't know too much about the Air Force, but she was talking about the daughter. She was talking about doing airman tattoos. So I wonder if her father used to be an airman, right? Is that how he ended up in that job? I don't know. I always get into characters' backstories like that. I find that interesting. But, yeah, man, and I want to go back to something I said during the video. That father, I won't say he expected it. I won't say he knew it, but he understood. And that's why he was fighting so hard to save her. He understood that at any day. So when you see him pull up, it's not even sorrow yet. It's a realization like, damn it, it happened. So my first thought was, is he going to pop off on Pinkman? But when he left, I'm like, yeah, because he was like, fuck, man, like, damn, it happened. It happened. She's gone. I tried to save her and it didn't work. And I felt bad for that. And so then there's a part where Pinkman, I had my problems with the whole situation between her and Pinkman, but it was so sad. They're addicts. Like when he asked her, like, why are you why are you doing this? You hear that so many times and they can't answer. They can't answer. You know what I mean? Like I'm an addict. I felt so bad for Pinkman because he loved the old girl. How can I put this? When he was allowing her to do everything, I just took it as, he was looking for a friend or something, but nah, he really had fallen in love with her. So when they were talking about going to places and all that, that was dead serious. Man, when he was crying and sobbing in Walt's arms, I said something to the effect like, Pinkman's been getting it the worst. And somebody was like, yeah, you have no idea. We got 3 more seasons. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to get worse for him because, I mean, look where he's at. And he got to a point where he sort of, he understood what Walt said, where Walt was like, I deserve this. And that was another thing, sort of theme of this season was Walt coming to terms with what he is and what this is all about. Can I separate my life from this? And even till this very last scene, he attempted to, and right when he was like, okay, fuck it, we're going to cross this over, it was kind of too late. There was so many standout scenes in this and so many episodes. I like when my man brought the camper to the airport and they had to drive all the way out to the desert, and that whole situation, they made so much meth, but then they were stuck out there. And like, what happened with Combo? That was messed up. Tuco, what happened this season with him and his uncle? Like I said, Tuco's nature, it played so well because, he always asked people questions when he get hyped. Like, oh, you got a problem with them? You think I'm stupid? So he was hype and angry at his uncle. Like it played so well. He got so hype and angry at his uncle. See, this is the thing. They made it move so smoothly that you wouldn't even notice it. Because had any other character been doing that with somebody, you'd be like, that doesn't even, it wouldn't play right. Oh, all of a sudden you're asking him all of a sudden. But that's how Tuco was. So that's why I like that. And then, like, as I said, the introduction of characters, Saul Goodman, the Gus, who, as I said, right now I'm looking at on Netflix, him on the Better Call Saul thumbnail. So I, at the very least, knew he was in this universe. You know what I mean? I know Bill Burr, as I said, Lavelle Crawford were in this. I'm still waiting to see what they could be. But yeah, this moves very swift, even though it seems as though it's not. But a ton of things are taking place, and I just want to see in that next season where they're going to take this now that crash has happened. What's going to happen with that father? As I said, they use such a wonderful actor to even portray the father, so I knew that wasn't all we were going to see of him. And then, of course, we got Giancarlo Esposito playing who Gus is, so I'm sure we're seeing more of him because now he's going to be like, y'all, we can't play no games like this. I understand y'all my supplier, but I will listen. I feel like he'll kill him. I don't know what he is or how he is, but based off the fact that he can move that smooth, and no one is the wiser. Let's just say he won't be all brutal and kill them. It'll be something quiet. They just get dragged off someplace, eaten by some coyotes. Hey, dope season next season.